Hello guys and welcome. Today we are going to be doing a washer review on this LG 7 kilo inverter motor washing machine, and the model is the WM-12230FB. Now, as you guys know, this one was in the wash race that I did last time, and we're now going to do a review of it because it was recommended by a lot of people. And yeah, so let's firstly turn it on, and obviously it's got the infamous do 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 sound. It would help if I turned it on, wouldn't it? Right, okay, so first of all, the first thing I'm going to show is for people who don't know how the spin works. So with the spin, you just press this button here where it says spin, and it will automatically put it to a straight on spin. Obviously we're not going to be doing that today, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Right, let's run through the programs from drain all the way to the rinse and spin. So here we go. So first of all, we have the drain. Obviously all that does is drains. Then you've got the hand wash 30, which has an hour and 5 minutes. And then you've got the hand wash cold, which is 58 minutes at 1000 RPM, and you can change that speed to all the way up to 1000, and that is it. That is the same on all the wash ones, all the hand wash ones. They're defaulted to 1000. You can put rinse plus on. You can have time save. You can not have bio. You can not have pre-wash, but you can have crease care. Now let's go to walls and silks. So at total, it's again at 1 hour and 5 minutes. The spin, you can go from no spin and rinse hold to 400, 800 and 1000. Then you got 30. This is still the wool silks one. So this one is also the same, but you can have time save, which is going to be the same for the 41 as well. You can have rinse plus. You can't have pre-wash, but you can have care crease, and that selection that you can choose will be the exact same on the wool wash 40. Then you got the wool wash cold, which is then 53 minutes. Again, you can go from rinse hold to all the way up to 1000 RPM on the spin. And obviously you can do time save, you can do rinse plus, and you can do care crease, or crease care, should I say. So they're all the options you can choose. So turn them off. Now we'll go to synthetic 60. So this is a total time of 2 hours and 40 minutes, depending on what options you choose. This again will only go up to 1000 RPM from rinse hold. You can pick time save, which will take the 2 hours and 4 minutes down to 1 hour and 23 minutes. Then you can also have rinse plus, which will extend that time to 1 hour and 34 minutes. You can have pre-wash, which will have 1 hour and 50 minutes, so you can have a pre-wash if you need to. And you can have care crease, which will be 1 hour and 57 minutes. So that's with all the options that you can choose on here, and that will be the total time if you choose every single option. But of course, no one's going to do that. But yeah, now we'll go to synthetics 40. Again, the spin is still the same. So that can go all the way up to 1000 from rinse hold, and obviously you can pick all these ones apart from the bio one, and this one evidently is shorter because it doesn't heat up as nearly as much. But yeah, the total time for this one is 1 hour and 25 minutes. And that's with no options selected. Now we've got Synthetics 30, which is 1 hour and 16 minutes. And obviously, of course, you can go all the way up to 1000 from rinse hold. And again, you can pick every single option apart from the bio. Now we'll go to Cotton 30. So this one, you cannot do the bio, but you can do time save, you can do rinse brush, you can do pre-wash, and you can do care crease. And it goes up to, from rinse hold all the way up to 1200. So you can have that all off now. And obviously with that all off, it'll be 1 hour and 15 minutes. 50 minutes, not 15. Now we've got Cotton 40, which is total time without any selections clicked or any advanced options. That can go up to 2 hours and 11 minutes. But of course, you have time save, it will cut that down to 1 hour and 25 minutes. If you have rinse plus, it will put it up to 2 hours and 25 minutes. If you have pre-wash, it will do 2 hours and 27 minutes. And then obviously if you have care crease, it will do 2 hours and 14 minutes. And obviously depending on the spin speed, the time will change. But again, you can't do bio. Now we've got Cotton 60, which is 2 hours and 35 minutes. Again, you can do the time save, which will put that down to 1 hour and 41 minutes. You can have rinse plus, which will do it to 1 hour and 49 minutes. Pre-wash will do 2 hours and 51 minutes. And care crease will do 1 hour and 38 minutes. Now we're going to go to Cotton 95. So these are ones that are going to probably use the hot fill on this machine because it is both hot fill and cold. So 60 and 55 are, and 95 are going to use the hot side. So that will be the same with any program. So any program that has got 60 or 95 on it, but there's only 2 programs that have 60, and that's Cotton Synthetics. They will use the hot fill. Now we've got Cotton 60 Eco, or yeah. So you can have that with the time save, which will do 1 hour and 7 minutes. You can have rinse plus, which will do 3 hours and 9 minutes. You can have pre-wash, which will do 3 hours and 11 minutes. Then you can have care crease, which will do 2 hours and 58 minutes. And then obviously the spin can go all the way from rinse hold all the way up to 1200. And you can have bio. That is one thing you can have. So I don't know what bio actually does on this machine, but it'd be interesting to find out. If anyone knows what that does, please let me know in the comments down below, because I've never seen a machine that has bio on it. Okay, so now we're going to go to Delicates Cold. So that total time will be 53 minutes. You can go all the way up to 800 from rinse hold. You can have time save, which will do 38 minutes. You can have rinse plus, which will be 1 hour and 7 minutes. You can have not pre-wash, but you can have care crease, which will do 1 hour exactly. And you can't do bio. Then you've got Delicates 30, which again is only up to 800 from rinse hold. and you can obviously do, this is at 59 minutes. You can have time save, which is 44 minutes. You can have rinse plus, which is 1 hour and 13 minutes. You can't have pre-wash, but you can have care crease, which will do 1 hour and 6 minutes. Then we've got Delicate's 40, which is 1 hour and 5 minutes with no options selected. And again, from rinse hold, it can do up to 800 RPM. And so you can have the time save, which will be 50 minutes. You can have rinse plus, which will be 1 hour and 90 minutes. You can't have pre-wash, but you can have care crease, which will be 1 hour and 12 minutes. Now let's go down to the quickest one, which evidently is quick 30. So it'll do 30 minutes at 30 degrees. So this one, you can't have time save because it's the quick one. You can have rinse plus, which will then not make it 30 minutes. It'll make it 35 minutes. You can't have pre-wash, but you can have care crease, which will do 38 minutes. But with this one, you can go all the way up to 1200 RPM from rinse hold. So with both options, with rinse plus and care crease, you would have 43 minutes, but no one's going to really do that. They're just going to whack it on a quick 30 and that'll be it. But I would say with the quick 30, don't have it at 400 RPM because that will not dry stuff properly, unless you've got not a full load in there. But yeah, so that's that one. Also, just letting you guys know, quick washes are only really meant for half the load capacity of the machine, but a lot of people do put the full capacity in there, but that's absolutely fine if you have it at 1200 RPM. And then the last one that we have is rinse and spin. That's quite explanatory. It's a total of 20 minutes, but you can have rinse plus, which will make it to 34 minutes. You can also have care crease, which will make it 23 minutes. And you can obviously go all the way up to 1200 RPM from rinse hold. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So yeah, that is all the programs gone through. Now we'll go through the detergent drawer, but most people do know how these work. So with this one, you have your pre-wash to that side, you have your softener in there, and you have your main wash in there. As I said, it's quite explanatory. Now let's go down to the drum. Again, the drum design hasn't changed from the other generation that I had. So yeah, if I open it up, and that, you've still got your normal drum, and it's got also the normal paddles, which are known to be quite loose all the time. And yeah, so it's a standard drum. Obviously it's not direct drive, but this one is needing a bit of TLC at the moment, because at the moment there's a slight bearing play, but it's not massive. It's still pretty good. Then you've got your door seal, which has got two water exit holes for the door seal, and then this one does not have a jet at the top. So that's pretty much it from there. And obviously the drain cover is the exact same system, but without it does have filter, but it's more basic, and it also does have the little hose that helps you empty it. But yeah, that is pretty much it of the run through of the machine. So what I'm going to do is put some washing in there, and we're going to run it on a quick 30. Right guys, so we are now going to put the detergent in. So let me just sort this camera angle out because it's a little bit wrong. So yeah, let's put this in. So obviously today we're going to be using the Tesco's fabric conditioner, and for the detergent we're going to be using the Bold built-in stain remover and Lenore freshness, and it's Spring Awakening. So yeah, let's put the softener in first. You'll see one cap full. And then we'll put this not softener, powder in. Don't really want too much. About 100 and... yeah, that's about right. Yeah, so about 175 mil is usually alright for a full load, or close to a full load. But yeah, so let's get the machine on and started. So let me just quickly, so yeah, let's get it on and start. So we're going to do cotton, not cotton, what I'm talking about. We're going to do the quick 30, and we're going to put that up to 1200. We are going to have rinse plus on. Actually, no, that should be fine. Yeah, so we're going to do the yeah, so we're going to put that on now. So we're doing the quick wash, as I said, but it's going to be 35 minutes because we've got the spin all the way up to 1200. Right, hope you guys enjoy. And it's done, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Close have come out really well. Which is good. And nice, and they come out quite dry. Okay, guys. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget, I have got a Patreon. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.